Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you can hear the AC going in the background. I am clearly in my car. Sorry, not sorry. This is really the only place that works for me right now, just because I just haven't been able to film at the house. So here we are. This is obviously going to be the May budget recap video, how things went. In terms of expenses, things are worse than they were last month. But you can see we were blessed enough to have a ton of extra income. So let's take a closer look at the expenses. I budgeted $700 for groceries. We ended up spending $846.46, which is great, isn't it? Sorry. I'll try not to be... I have to be less sarcastic. I'm sorry. Alex is eating out. I budgeted $200. He ended up spending $307.19. My eating out, I came in under budget, which is good. I budgeted for $200. Actually spent $82.68. Alex's spending is way over. Part of that is because you can see here in the income section, Alex's dad actually sent us some money, so he used that for his own spending. So imagine this is more like $350, but he still went over. Ended up being $623.06. My spending, I budgeted $75. Ugh, I don't have it with me. Okay, so you know how I budgeted that for when I run out of makeup, specifically foundation and my eyebrow pencil? Well, I did not in fact end up buying either of those things, which is good, means I didn't run out. But what I did end up spending that money on though was a new pair of loafers, because my lovely baby girl ended up chewing my loafers, the GH Bass loafers, or GH Bass, whatever you want to say. She ended up chewing those, so that's great. So I had to replace those. I did spend another like $10, $11 on a movie that I wanted to watch, so that's what that is. Didn't need to spend the $10 to $11, but I did. Budgeted $200 for both of us eating out. We clearly went way over that. Came out to be $564.73. Budgeted nothing for gifts. Ended up being $356.39. Part of that was because of Mother's Day. The other part of that is because I completely spaced this out. But you know how like last month I spent all that money on gifts for Alex because it was his birthday? Well, I forgot that I put 2 things on my credit card. So that's what this is. Came in under on gas. You can see if we came in a few cents under, okay? And let me tell y'all, so I was at the gas station to get gas. It was the last week of the month, okay? And I looked at it and I saw that I had about like $40 or $39 or something like that. So you know when you like pump gas, you can kind of control how much it comes out to you. So I tried to get it as close as possible. The closest I got was $46.99. So, and that was just so I could come in under. So you can see we hit the nail on the head with the budget for the dog's not vet bill, but like Logan's medication. So that's good. We budgeted $200 for grooming for the dogs. Ended up being $180, but that was just Logan. So car maintenance, we had to buy some stuff for the car. So, well, for the Land Rover. So that's why that's there. Went over on Kingdom stuff as well. That ended up being $314.47. We met missions. Came in under on parking. I don't know why I budgeted so much for parking. I didn't need parking for the whole month, but yeah. Only transferred $500 for my business instead of $809. So, and that was just so I could get this number down, but clearly that didn't help. Even if I'd gone zero on that, we still would have been over. So miscellaneous was $430.32. What was that, you ask? Well, one of those was a P.O. box, because I completely forgot about that, to be honest. And even then they charged me like 2 weeks ahead of time. So that was lovely. Also contributing to that was my Razor subscription. I have a subscription to Athena Club. Love them. If I ever get big enough to be sponsored, which I hope I don't, but if I ever do, then I would want them to sponsor me. I am a diehard Athena Club fan. Like, I have been getting the razors for years. So, yeah. And I will never get anything else unless I absolutely have to. Also contributing to that was I paid $140 for junk removal. I tried selling this stuff. It didn't sell all month, so I was like, screw it. We're getting rid of it. So I paid someone to take away all the stuff. And then I also bought a gift for my grandma. Hot topic. Also, I completely forget about this. I should add it to the bills section, but I pay $3.23 I think every month for no ads on Amazon Prime. Like an idiot, not accidentally, it was on purpose, but it was just because I'll probably never buy from them again. But there's this online structural design software company. I paid twice for their stupid steel connection module that didn't even do what it said it would do. So $5.38 of that was a Home Depot purchase for the lamp that I broke. So I guess it's like home improvement. Also, we had to renew our renter's insurance, which I completely forgot, but that's a yearly thing. That was $131.71. Hopping over to bills, I think I got everything pretty much correct. Came in under on the water bill, came in under on the Excel bill, came in 20 cents under on the trash bill, a little under on Google Fi, which is great, and then everything else it looks like was on the dot. Oh, our Costco membership, dude. Those yearly subscriptions I so easily forget about, but now that I have them on a proper spreadsheet, I would like to think that I'll remember them for next year. Going over to debt, car payment is the same as always. Alex's student loans, we already know about that. I was able to pay off the rest of his student loans. It was a little more than what I thought it was, but not by that much, so oops. And then for some reason Alex only put $710.47 on his credit card instead of the $727 that I told him he could do, but that's fine. And then I again forgot some dollars on my student loans, but again not by that much. So, and then savings, because of so I got refunded for tuition this past semester, which is great. It unfortunately means that I won't be refunded next semester. Yeah, and I think I have to double check, but I think I've hit my overall cap for tuition reimbursement, like total ever, for this stupid, it's not a stupid degree, I'm just frustrated. So you can see I put a good chunk of that into savings, as well as the $50 that I was supposed to put in on the 16th. So I didn't put all of it in savings because I used some of it for missions. Speaking of that, let's hop on over to income. You can see Alex's first paycheck was actually under what I budgeted for, but his second paycheck was over, but his third paycheck was also under. So that's great. We love inconsistent income. I'm like, thank God mine are the same every time. So yeah, but you can see we got all this extra stuff as well. $80 from my mom, the $150 from Alex's dad, a reimbursement, upside, that's what is that? I use that for cash back on gas, so I cashed that out, not that much, but something. I also got $3 back from Costco. This $2.84, I sold some stupid cables for $3, and PayPal took some of that out for a fee, so it ended up just being $2.84. And then the reimbursement, like I said, and then we got some money for the Ford truck that we sold. So here you can see the summary. Even though we went way over on expenses, it's still, because we had extra income, it still worked out, so I'm grateful for that. So we had enough for rent and contra the next month. So that's a recap. Yeah, if there's something else in the recap videos you would like to see, just let me know. If you want me to go into more detail about something, let me know. But that's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.